Welcome to English Total Grammar Lessons. Chapter 16, Past Perfect. If this is the first time you visit our channel, make sure you subscribe for future lessons. We upload content to improve your English every week. Don't forget to check out the quick test posted in the comment section down below. All right, let's begin. Today we're going to be talking about the past perfect and its use in conversation, especially when you tell a story. We can use the past perfect to talk about activities or events which happened before other events in the past. Like the following situation. The dinner started at 7 p.m., and the people in the example were late.
The dinner had finished when we arrived at 10 p.m.
Yes, and all the guests had left.
Well, as always, let's talk about sentence structure. This is the structure for sentences in the past perfect. As you can see, first there's the subject, followed by the verb form had, and the main verb in participle form. In order to make sentences negative, simply use not after the verb had, or use the contraction hadn't, as we learned in previous lessons. Let's take a moment to talk about the context for the right use of the past perfect. First, take a look at this timeline. Note that we have two events that happened yesterday. One of these events happened at 9 p.m. The other at 9:15. As you can see, both events happened yesterday. However, you can use the past perfect to describe events that happened before other events that also took place in the past. For instance,
the show had already started when I arrived to the theater.
Clearly, this tense makes it easy to tell a story. Here are some more examples.
When I got to the station, the bus had already left.
We hadn't read the contract before we signed.
You see how you can use this tense to establish sequence of events more clearly? All right, let's move on to question formation. To form questions in the past perfect, first use the verb form had, followed by the subject and then the main verb in participle form. This question is not correct. But this one is.
Had you checked the proposal before you sent it?
Yes, 2 times.
Not so difficult, wouldn't you say? Finally, let's take a minute to talk about one of the most common uses of the past perfect. The past perfect is one of the 4 narrative tenses, along with the past simple, the past continuous, and the past perfect continuous, which we'll talk about in future lessons. Listen to this.
I decided to move to a different city because my contract had ended, and I was looking to start afresh. And besides, I had already sold my apartment, so I didn't have a reason to stay.
As you can see, using narrative tenses correctly will help you establish the right sequence of events as they happen, and will make your stories much easier to understand. Something to keep in mind if you want your English to be great. Okay, let's recap. In today's lesson, you have learned to use the past perfect to describe events that happened before other events in the past. You have also learned that the past perfect is one of the 4 narrative tenses, which you can use when talking about things that happened at work or during vacation, for instance. It's a great tool for conversation. That's all for today. We hope the lesson was useful. Don't forget to hit like and comment if you like this video. Thanks for watching. This is the end of Chapter 16.